The sun had not fully risen when Adam woke up. The room was quiet, but his mind was loud. Every morning felt the same. He stared at the ceiling and asked himself the same question again and again. Is this really my life? He was not lazy, he was not stupid, but somewhere along the way he had started believing that he was not enough. Adam lived in a small rented room near the city. The walls were plain, the fan made noise, and the window showed only other buildings. He worked at a small office, doing a job he never loved. The pay was just enough to survive. Every day he watched people rushing, dreaming, achieving, while he felt stuck in the same place. As a child, Adam had big dreams. He wanted to build something meaningful. He wanted his life to matter. But years of failure, rejection, and fear slowly buried those dreams. People around him said, "Be realistic." Life taught him to stay silent. Slowly, he stopped trying. One morning, while getting ready for work, the power went out. The room became darker than usual. Adam sat on his bed, tired and frustrated. He felt something heavy inside his chest. Not pain, not sadness, but emptiness. He whispered to himself, "How did I end up here?" That day, Adam reached the office late. His boss scolded him. His coworkers ignored him. During lunch, he sat alone, scrolling on his phone without really seeing anything. Then he noticed an old man sitting near the office gate. The man was selling tea from a small cart. His clothes were simple, his face full of wrinkles, but his eyes were calm. For some reason, Adam felt drawn to him. After work, instead of rushing home, Adam stopped and bought a cup of tea. The tea was warm, simple, and comforting. "You look tired," the old man said gently. Adam smiled weakly. "Life is tiring." The old man nodded. "Yes, it can be, but tiredness is not always from work. Sometimes it comes from carrying dreams we stopped believing in." Adam was surprised. "How do you know that?" The old man smiled. "Because I once carried the same weight." They talked for a few minutes. The old man did not give advice. He did not talk big. He only listened. When Adam left, the old man said one thing that stayed in Adam's mind all night. "Your life does not change when the world changes. It changes when you decide you are not done yet." That night, Adam could not sleep. Those words kept repeating in his head. He realized something painful but true. He had been waiting for motivation, for luck, for someone to save him. But deep inside, he had already given up on himself. The next morning, nothing magical happened. His problems were still there. His job was the same. His room was the same. But something inside him was different. For the first time in years, he asked himself a new question. What if I try again? He started small, very small. He woke up 30 minutes earlier, not to change the world, but to change his routine. He cleaned his room. He wrote his thoughts on paper. He started walking in the morning instead of sleeping late. At first, it felt useless. No one noticed. No one clapped. His life did not suddenly improve. There were days he wanted to quit again, but he remembered the old man's words, "You are not done yet." Adam decided to learn a new skill. He chose something he always liked, but never believed he could do. Every night after work, he studied for 1 hour. Some days his mind was tired. Some days he understood nothing, but he showed up anyway. Weeks passed, then months. Slowly, Adam changed, not on the outside, but inside. He became more confident, not because he was successful, but because he was trying. He stopped comparing himself to others. He focused on becoming better than yesterday. One day, his boss noticed his effort and gave him more responsibility. It was not a big promotion, but it was a a sign that growth was happening. Adam went back to the tea stall to thank the old man, but the cart was gone. He asked around. People said the old man had stopped coming. No one knew where he went. Adam felt sad, but also grateful. He realized something important. The old man did not change his life. Adam did. Years later, Adam stood in a different place. Not perfect, not easy, but meaningful. He was doing work he cared about. He helped others who felt lost, just like he once did. Sometimes, late at night, when fear tried to return, Adam remembered his old self, the man who almost gave up, and he smiled because he knew the truth now. Life does not change in one moment. Motivation does not come like magic. Success is not loud. Change begins quietly when you decide to stand up one more time, when you choose discipline over comfort, when you believe, even a little, that your story is not over. If you're listening to this and feel stuck, tired, or lost, remember this. You are not weak. You are not late. You are not broken. You are just in the middle of your journey. And as long as you're breathing, as long as you can take one small step, your life can still change. Not tomorrow, not next year. It starts now with one decision. I am not done yet.